A viewer. Let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for the viewer. As above, so below. Thank you. Connections are important in life, whether we want to accept it or not. Accepting is a connection. A natural response. A natural response that we it's a natural response here. There's something about communication, viewer. In order for the communication to even process the accepting takes place, the response of the response of expecting takes place. And so when it takes place, it allows open communication. Okay. So accepting is a natural response. A response of accepting that takes place that allows open communication to take place. R for open communication to take place. Or it becomes an allowed space. What was it again? It becomes an allowed space to something about communication. A response to accepting takes place, allows open communication. But then there was another form of the action of the open communication, and that's the accepting. No, don't do that. Bear with me. I need to take these notes. Hey, what happened? No. Because this open communication is like accepting it has nothing to do with rejection. Or it becomes an allowed space of rejection. It becomes an allowed space to reject. All right. What messages do you have for... What additional messages do you have for the viewer? Because when we land upon each other, this has to do with social involvement and action. So this reading feels like it involves social involvement and action, because that's what I see within that channel message of when we land upon each other. It also has acknowledgement too, having the strength to play things out, because you have the Knight of Cups, meaning someone's not willing to serve here. Someone's not thinking about someone. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, when I see this in this way, it's like it's saying, tell me what you're going to give me, and we'll see if these are fulfilled cups. Gambling here. Gambling without notice. Acting carelessly is not going to get you what you want. It's just going to give you what you need. And that can be a disappointment. It's like, no, I want it this way, or no, I want this. And it's like, no, you don't need that, but I'll give you this. We could do this. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, this Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is being bombarded by swords. The Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. If you're the Seven of Swords, you can't disguise what it is. It's like, I'm going to take what I need and leave the rest. Gathered information. Gathered feelings of thoughts. You know how you can feel a thought? That's not the feeling of the body. Emotional thoughts. Then physical feeling of the emotional thought. That's what that Seven of Swords feels like. I'm going to harvest what I need, and I'm going to just leave you as you be. Take what I don't need. King of Cups. I don't know what's going on. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and be hyper with your readings when I don't have to. Being hyper, that's draining. That's too much energy. Yeah, viewer, I can't do that. Like, I'm trying to set up. 10 of Cups, viewer. Whoever this Page of Swords is, They know something you don't know. And if they tell you what they know, you're going to have, you're going to have it all together, but meaning it's going to reach a boiling point, but it's not going to, you're not going to show it. It's like you're going to be mad, but that mad is definitely going to open you up to where you're able to see this Ace of Pentacles. It's that moment of saying, I'm no longer doing X, Y, Z. With the Knight of Cups in reverse. And by you going this route, it's like you have two options here. You have the option to, well, actually, this is the option you take. You say, no, I'm not serving you. No, I'm not giving you your way. And then you have your way. The Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles is all because you were operating in your shadow energy, right? Harvesting energies and living the rest. You didn't want to gamble something that you fulfilled yourself. Okay. So this is letting me know it's coming into another situation where whoever was this Nine of Cups that didn't bring fulfillment, they're this Page of Swords. And they know something you don't know. Four of Cups, you don't care. You don't care about no cups. You have your own. This person needs you. You make their 10th cup. They can't break their old cycles. Whoever this person is, they can't break their old cycles. That's not your problem. They can't blame you. Now you know something they don't know. This person believes their own lies. It feels like a narcissist. Sorry, but it does. Tell me about this. You don't have to worry about you learning from this person. That's how you harness the energy. It was a learning lesson. The 7 Wands. Yeah, no takebacks. Wow, this person, they can't get to you at all. You have too many boundaries protecting your mind, body, and soul. Even your connections are protected from this person. That's crazy. Even shadow energy is protecting you. Like the Tower, the Temperance. Wow. The past is the past. Why is it that everyone want to tell your past, but you can't tell their past? What? That's how you harness that energy. That experience that you had to deal with this person says enough. It's like, I don't even want to know. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I think that's a song. I can only imagine. I don't know. Look at this. And the Justice. I didn't even realize that the deck's it. That is insane. That's not insane in a bad way, but I just didn't notice. I did not notice that. Let me pull your Goddess Oracle. Goddess Oracle for the viewer. We have Sorceress. It says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Stop it. Some people run away from reality. And it's like, I'm trying not to laugh because you have to be bold. You do. When it comes to your connections, that you have to be bold. You have to accept that if people reject you, you have to understand that you did the good job by accepting them. Just because they reject you doesn't mean that everyone's going to reject you. So look at it as every day 10 people are going to reject you, but the 11th person is not. So already having this sense of awareness of accepting how acceptance works, that's another, like, a support mechanism to prep yourself, compared to those who never want to admit that they've used that method before. No one just confident. Everyone experiences that choice of, am I going to not be confident or am I going to be confident? That's when no one reflects on when it comes to accepting and rejecting our connections. Whether that's externally or internally. Externally, it has more action in the form of touch, movement, and internally, it has more of the action of thought process and energy as well, but more so frequency than element of the action of fire. Let's get one more here. Goddess Oracle. It came out again, bold. It says, unleash your adventure side, take risk, be daring. All right, I totally channeled your whole reading, and I can't tell you anything of what we discussed. It was like, did I just hypnotize myself? What in the world? I'm not even going to question that, but the channel message that you had was, when we land upon each other. This was not one of those, this wasn't a, it's not a, well, it is a love reading, but it's not a romantic love reading. This feels like a universal law of acceptance and rejection in the form of communication, whether that's externally or internally. So, viewer, I'm just channeling. It came back because it felt like I was getting dizzy, but it's just, that's what they, because I was like, please remind me what I said. Goodness. My deck split, and that has never happened before. So that was definitely a first time experience, and I don't know if I want to experience that again. It's not something where I will get hung up on, but it will be. Let me drink some more of my ginger ale. I need to get a cold one. But the flatter the ginger ale is, the more you can taste the sweetness of the ginger ale, because I don't think ginger ale has cornstarch in it. Please don't. It does. Ew. I don't think I'm going to want to drink these anymore. I was so sure that it didn't have any corn syrup. Maybe I'll just make my own ginger ale and get some ginger. Well, I probably won't be able to do the ale, but I'll be able to get some sparkling water and then just making some sparkling ginger water and then add like some flavor, like a lime or something. I want it. I wonder how long it takes to plant a strawberry. Should you start planting it now in wintertime strawberries? Or the year around? I don't know. This will be my first year actually planting. I think I might fall through with it because I've already got into the flow of bottling up my onions, my cilantros, my spinach by just basically just purchasing the roots from the store and then just putting them up in the jars and then covering them up. I just want to see if I'm disciplined of doing that. I've already have my things to, start seed budding and all that stuff, but I want to make sure I'm going to be dedicated to it because if I don't, step my game up here in tarot land, I'm going to have to work like 3 jobs, 3 9-to-5s to get what I want. 3 9-to-5s? Goodness gracious. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. One job of just studying for a set amount of time, the other job putting forth action, and then get a side 9-to-5 job. Those are 3 jobs. And that's not even, oh goodness gracious, personal care, family, and all that stuff, and content, and I don't know. It's something about the mindset, viewer, for 2023. It's always been mindset, but it's just, when we have that new experience, we try to keep that alive, right? Keeping the new experience alive, then short-lived. All right, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.